lost weight during Corona.
I did not lose weight.
Whatever. Welcome to Beer Splaining.
Welcome to Beer Splaining. I am Beer Snob Esquire.
I'm Hoppy Hippa.
And today we are doing a live stream at Legs Brewing in Brentwood.
Brentwood's newest addition to the craft beer scene.
Correct. Gorgeous location, gorgeous facilities. You can see probably part of the brewery behind us. We're upstairs here with this corner panoramic window looking thing, and it's absolutely beautiful.
We show you the view, but then we end up a little dark, and we know you want to see our beautiful faces.
That's right. I mean, come on, you watch the show, not for the beer. It's for these. It's for this.
It's for this. Yeah. I even shaved it.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, man, you're looking a little clean shaven there.
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah, well, you know, what are you gonna do?
All right.
What do you do?
So anyway, today we're trying 4 Legs.
Right. And we picked up a flight of everything they've got on tap.
Which is 5 beers.
They are basically.
They do have cans too.
Yeah, actually, I had I've had the can before, and it's very.
Yeah, I've had both cans.
So we've had the Fence Talk,
the Blonde,
Good as Dead IPA, which is what Kelly Grigol's over there drinking, the Simcoe Single Hop IPA, the Odd Job Unfiltered IPA, and the Nightwalk Stout. Those are our 5 beers. I have been here before.
I have too.
Liked the beer. I like the barbecue.
I didn't try the barbecue, so yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's.
I've had barbecue at breweries seems to be very hit or miss. Like sometimes it's just like a lot of money. I'm like the beer's.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, not the beer.
The barbecue is good. Yeah, but I usually go for the sausage, and it's kind of hard to fuck up a sausage.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway,
all right. So you can see their flights. Their flights are cute little 4 ounces. These look like full-on 5-ounce pours.
Yep.
I actually love this style glass, like a little Pilsner glass.
I do too.
I think it's great.
Shows off the color.
So yeah, we got blonde, IPA, stout. So obviously we're going to go in that order.
I would think so, yeah.
So we'll start with the blonde.
Start with the blonde.
So what are we expecting out of the blonde? Just kind of cool, crisp, sort of a
blonde,
little...
you should get a tiny bit of sweetness. You know, a lot of, like you said, some crispness, a little bit of a malty flavor, but not a lot.
Should be refreshing.
It should be, yeah. It should be something, you know, if it's 100 degrees outside, you're thinking about drinking. It shouldn't have a whole lot of hop characteristic to it, no bitterness to it at all. And the aroma should be, again, of a light malt. So, which...
Not a lot of scent on it for me.
No, I mean, if you smell it, it's almost got like a Pilsnery smell. So just something light and crisp.
Well, that's good, actually. It is a nice, crisp blonde. It definitely reminds me of like 805, which for a blonde is actually kind of a compliment, honestly. That's a fine blonde.
I think this is I've had this before, again, and it's actually a very good, I think, a good representation of a blonde, because it isn't, it's not trying to do anything fancy. It's not trying to be anything it's not supposed to be. It's just a nice, light, refreshing blonde ale.
It's a solid, like, classic beer that like people will come who aren't super into beer. If you bring some friends here, they'll get the blonde. They'll enjoy their beer.
Like you said, if you get the people who only want to drink butter Coors, and they don't have butter Coors, you get them a blonde, and you're usually going to be in good shape.
I think this would be great with some adjuncts in it too, like a strawberry sort of. It's like the underlying flavor in this thing is very nice. Add like a little bit of
well, especially in Brentwood, you'd think you would do something like a strawberry blonde or a cherry blonde.
I know. How is there not a Brentwood cherry blonde, right? That would be great. Oh, for lunch today, by the way, we had Dino's Deli, also located in Brentwood. First time there. Everyone enjoyed their sandwiches.
It was a good sandwich. Yeah, it was a good sandwich. I want more pepper in my pepper jack, but you know.
In case you're in Brentwood, we recommend Dino's sandwiches.
We do. And actually, they're opening up a deli next door here. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that, which is perfect. I think a deli next door to a brewery is like literally the perfect pairing.
Barbecue, deli.
Leaving us.
Look at that, ditching us. Callie needs a smell. Like I said, I think it's a good addition of a blonde. I think it's good. Drinkable.
I think this would be amazing with like a little bit of cherry in it. Like a nice little cherry blonde. I agree. That'd be stellar.
I would enjoy that very much.
And they can get all kinds of fresh, like farm to brew house cherries.
Yeah. Cherries, strawberries, peaches. You know, you can just about get any fruit.
It happens to be cherry picking season right now.
It is.
So cherries coming to mind, but yeah.
Well, they were doing strawberries too.
Yeah,
but you're right. Again, it's also something you don't see very often. It is.
Strawberries, they exist, but it's the cherry picking area.
It is absolutely. And I've actually done that. I don't know if you have.
I've done cherry picking. It's fun. We usually end up with way too goddamn many cherries.
Yeah, I think we ended up with like 20 pounds last time.
It's a lot. It was always like, I'll just put them and freeze them.
And then, what
are
you going to do?
Whatever. All right, let's move on. Well, this is Good as Dead IPA, which is assuming is just a standard West Coast.
My understanding is this is their flagship IPA. That's my understanding. So, I'm like, are people coming up to
You can totally come up, it's fine.
Yeah, no.
You can sit up here.
We don't own the joint. Anyway. People don't want to join the show? That's cool.
I thought we were.
Cool.
Standard West Coast, right?
Yeah, standard West Coast IPA. Should have some. Ooh, I like the smell on that.
I think my nose is broken today.
Well, I mean, it could be all the sriracha you ate. Oh no, that was amber, huh?
That was amber. I got a garlic sauce. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. We're just recording
goofing
around.
off.
Are you sure?
We don't own the joint. Everyone can join. Oh, wow.
We just
You
like
can
to,
share your
we just
comments
like
on
to
the
record
beer.
ourselves trying beers. I don't know what to think.
When my friend comes here, I swear she is a beer expert.
Well,
We like beer experts.
Yep.
I'm a beer drinking expert. I don't claim expertise in the beer, but I'm an expert at the consumption of the beer.
You know, it takes a lot of practice too, right?
It does, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, just like anything else, if you don't keep in shape, if you don't keep practicing, you know, you just fall out of. It's
Always something new to try too. Always
That
new
is.
techniques.
Yeah.
That is true. Yes, yes. This is. I really like this.
I think it's good. It's
I think
not
it's a-
piney to me.
No, it's not a super piney. It is the West Coast flavor, but not the earthy piney one. It's got a little more citrusy to it. Enjoy it very much.
I think it's
Very
very,
good
very,
beer.
it's very return drinkable. Like it's not super powerful on the hops. You're not getting like hop assaulted,
Mhm.
which is nice. I think flavor wise, it's good. I think it's not my favorite though.
Really, I actually think. Well, I haven't had the others, but in my remembering from last time I was here, I think this was my favorite beer that they made. And again, I think it is their flagship beer. It's a very drinkable IPA.
It's a solid flagship IPA.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this is a very respectable IPA. If this is
I
going to be
agree.
what you're going to kind of brew year round, this is a solid option. I think anyone who's into IPAs a little bit will enjoy the beer. It's
I
not
agree with
gonna
that too.
do anything crazy. It's not
Right.
pushing the envelope. That
It's clear, so it's not offending the traditional
It's just
IPA
a nice,
folks.
clear beer. It's almost a little light in color, but not
Yep.
too bad.
Yeah, I would drink a lot of that, frankly.
Yeah, it's really drinkable, honestly. But this next one's a little more golden in color than that one was.
Which I should really be enjoying this because it's a Simcoe single hop IPA. I'm always a big fan of single hops.
I like single hop typically, yes. The question
Simcoe
is,
and Citra are
the
my
question is, I mean, it's single hop, so my only real question is how much do they do? They only do it with oil, did they do Whirlpool, did they do like,
We
dry
should-
hop with more Simcoe? Do you just put Simcoe on every single spot? I feel like you kind of should if you're going to call it a single hop.
Well, that's the requirement. If you're going to single hop, you have to put it into the bittering and you have to put it in the aroma. Whether they dry hop it or not, I don't know. It doesn't say. My guess is they do. Most places do because that's how you get the big aroma is when you do the dry hop.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm
but
expecting lots of Simcoe flavor out of this one.
which I like.
You do.
Simcoe's
You
kind
do,
of.
you do.
Citra's my jam, but Simcoe's are pretty good too. Oh yeah,
It smells good.
this one's good. And again, another good color. Looks great, and it shows off. And
Oh,
feels
yeah,
good.
this is good actually. This is yes, it's Simcoe straight through. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. Yep. You get that nice balance of hops. You get a little bit of
That weird Simcoe earthiness flavor.
And I think maybe some stone fruit in there too. But
Yeah,
It's-
there's definitely some stone. Like Simcoe, like single hops tend to be kind of stone fruity and kind of earthy, like almost at the same time.
you know what it's
almost like a dirty peach or nectarine.
yeah, I would say a bit of a nectarine.
A little bit of dirt, but earthiness.
Yeah, they say fruit, pines, and citrus zest, and I agree with all of that. Stone fruit, pine, and citrus zest. I think it's a great combination of all three of those.
This is definitely my favorite beer so far. I think this is very nice.
This is a very good beer. I will agree with you.
Very
This,
nice.
it might actually be better than Good as Dead.
Yeah, it's something. It's something on my highest rating on Untapped when I get around to that. I think.
I agree with you. I might even go.
This is probably a 4. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go 4 1/4. I think.
It might actually. It's very near that. It's right in that range. I think. It's very good though. This is like this is definitely the best beer I think.
I won't disagree. I won't disagree at all.
I mean, so far we haven't tried the unfiltered to be fair.
That's true.
Or the milk stout.
Yes.
Is it milk stout adjunct or
I
straight
think,
milk stout?
I think it's straight milk stout.
Well, we'll get there, I guess. The milk stout is a nice color though.
It looks great. Yeah.
But, we'll get to that later.
It looks great.
In like literally like 5 minutes.
5 minutes or so. Yeah. I'm just trying to not overfill the stomach.
We tend to drink fast when we're on live on spots.
That's
Like,
true.
people-
That's true.
We're too busy. You can't even hear us. If you want to hear us.
Who doesn't want to hear us? Well, that's right. They want to see us. It's all about It's all about the show.
It's all the show. It's all the show. They want to see. They want to see beer shirt. They want to see beer work shirts and sleeveless shirts.
That's true.
So
That's
the
true.
Andrew Stein special.
Yeah, that's stunning. That's for sure.
That's a cute car.
I know the pink one.
Yeah.
The 55. I couldn't tell what it was.
I don't know. It's cute though. It's very tight.
It is a very small car. You do get some different individualistic vehicles in the Brentwood area. I don't know if you've noticed that.
That's fair.
Between bikes and cars, you get some really good old school cars coming through this area.
That's fair.
Plus, isn't Brentwood the one that does the doggy parade?
Brentwood does have the wiener dog parade. They do.
How can you go wrong with a wiener dog parade?
The wiener dogs
frankly?
are adorable. It's just
They
how
kind
it
of are.
works.
They
Alright, I'm gonna move on. My last one here is the Odd Job Unfiltered IPA, which I'm guessing in theory should just be a West Coast, except they didn't put any Whirlflock tablets in it or filter it. Basically.
Well, yeah, basically, they won't use the tablets. They'll use a filtration system to pump it through. So this actually looks like a great unfiltered beer because it's not.
What do you get though out of unfiltering aside from the fact that it looks unfiltered? Does it modify the flavor terribly?
I think there's an argument to say that you might lose some of the hop oils by the filter, depending on the size of the filter. I don't think it's significant. I think really the point of an unfiltered is it just gives you a bit of a different look. But again, it is. I think what it is there's the potential for a lot more of the hop to come through.
All right, well, let's hope so.
Through the filtration
It does have a
system.
nice look. It's got a nice look.
I agree, but it's also not hazy. It's not. You can tell the difference between an unfiltered and a hazy.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look
because
like orange juice
it's-
at all.
Right, they tend to be much milkier than cloudy. Difference. Subtle, but
I don't get a lot of smell out of it.
I'm not getting a lot of aroma either.
The flavor, there's definitely Simcoe hops in this. It reminds me a lot of the previous beer. I agree with you. But it's not all Simcoe. It's definitely not single hop. There's something else there. Honestly, it's probably like Citron. Let's be honest.
It does tend to have those kinds of flavors to it. Let's see if they put that on their website to try to find out.
It's good though. I think it's not as good as number 3 here. I don't think. But it's.
No, I think so far you're right. I think the Simcoe single hop is the best beer we've had so far today, and probably one of their better beers. But let's see if it tells me what
Tell us.
Odd Job has.
Yeah.
I've never been up
It calls itself a New England IPA, and I don't agree with that. It's not
It's a great upstairs space. I love this upstairs space.
Beautiful up here.
here. Isn't it?
Did we already
What's
scare
that?
the first couple away?
You can't use it. It's in our house.
See, yeah, no, it doesn't say what the hops are, unfortunately. Piney, citrusy, dry, blood orange. I'm not getting blood orange.
I'm not getting blood orange at all. There's no blood orange here.
No, but it's got a pretty good rating, but
You
you know.
should have watched on Netflix.
Is that your 55?
What?
What's that?
Is that your 55?
My wife.
That is
What,
so-
what is it? I only saw the.
It's a Nash Metropolitan.
Oh, it's nice.
It's kind of adorable.
It is. We were looking at it when they drove up.
It is a lovely car.
With either
It's
Happy
not the commute.
Wife or Fourth Harley. Happy Wife. Fourth
I mean, you can't drive all four at once.
Right? You know, the only problem is the batteries go dead if you don't drive it. So I'm like, she gets a car.
That is true too. Yeah, they don't put. I was gonna bring mine out today, but the wind chill this morning was like, man, don't really feel like it. Especially coming down Byron Highway, people drive like idiots anyway. You get a little gust of wind, so I left mine in the garage. Oh,
You guys before, right?
I think it's good.
it's good, but it's not. Calling it New
I
England.
don't love
is
it
not-
though either. It's not a New England. They don't call it a New England.
So here's what I would say.
Oh, they call it a New England on Untapped. That's
Yeah,
wrong.
on
It's wrong
tap.
on
So,
Untapped.
so
It's wrong.
yeah, it's wrong.
It's definitely not New England.
It's not as good as the Simcoe,
No, it's not.
and it's not quite as good as the Goodness Guy.
Right, I'm feeling like 4, 3.75, 3.5. Honestly, this might actually be like a 3.75. That was a
I
really
agree.
nice
I
one.
agree. This was a nice example of a blonde. I agree.
Those could all go up by a quarter, maybe. I'm just not sure going up 4 1/4 the Simcoe single hop is sort of the issue.
I think it's a
I
4
might 4 1/4,
That's
3.75, 3.5, 3.75.
I'm at a 4 1/4.
I think the flavor on this was really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm at like 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4, 3.75, 3.75.
You're being more generous than me today, which is very rare.
It is rare.
All right, let's talk about Nightwalk, the stout.
The Nightwalk.
Theory, it's supposed to be a classic stout. It's not, it doesn't say milk, just a stout, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't look
Yeah,
like
I don't think it's a milk
Yeah, I don't
stout,
think
but
it's a
I'll
milk
look.
stout. I don't see the It's got some. You can see through it a little bit.
Oatmeal stout.
Oatmeal, okay.
So it should have
So it
some
should have
creaminess.
mouthfeel.
Yes, it should have some creaminess from the oatmeal.
Color looks pretty good. I might be a little light. When you
well,
put it up against the light, I feel like it might be just a little bit light.
but I think that's function of the glass. You get a very narrow glass. If you were to actually in a stout glass, I mean, look at towards the top. You can't even see through
Yeah,
it.
it's a really nice.
So if you get a wide, full-on English stout glass, you're not looking through this.
No adjuncts listed, though, right? So we're
Nope,
looking at
just
smooth,
straight up oatmeal
smoky,
stout. Smoky, creamy.
oatmeal
Yep.
flavor.
Yep.
Probably a little bit of chocolate in there.
And eat some coffee. It says coffee.
Right,
Yes,
like
definitely
coffee.
should have some smoky. Smells like a stout.
Yeah, my nose is broken today, guys. Sorry. It definitely has the mouthfeel. Yeah, it tastes like a regular stout.
It's a stout.
I don't get the well, I get black coffee. I get that black coffee.
I'm getting more roast banana coffee. I'm getting only a little bit of the oatmeal. I tend to like a little bit more because I like the mouthfeel.
I agree. The mouthfeel's not.
Yeah, just listen to it.
It's a good stout, but it's not where I would. There are other stouts that I would rate higher than this one.
I just like adjuncts in my stout. I think.
You want some vanilla, you want some actual coffee in your stout. That's
Butter. What you don't want to do is pay $22 for a pint like I did yesterday or whatever.
You paid $20 for one pint?
It's gonna be good.
I told you you
No,
weren't going to have an overpriced bottle.
Shane, he
But that's more
spent-
than a pint, isn't it?
Shane.
16.9.
Shane, he only paid $11 for a pint. You got the other 11 because you got to split.
Well, you paid $11 for half a pint. I thought it was bad. I was at a restaurant
Told you
the
it's
other day
terribly
and
priced,
spent
man.
$10 for a draft beer. And I thought that was bad.
I told you it was terrible.
No,
I realized-
Mox's stouts are always higher priced.
Wow. Well,
It's Moxa. It was crazy.
It is Moxa. I mean,
we did get in though. So Moxa. Speaking of Moxa, we did a little road trip yesterday to Sacramento, and we hit Moxa and we hit Out of Bounds, and we hit Zocalo for lunch.
Oh,
Zocalo is
I was
almost
so
entirely
jealous as
open
soon as I saw
again.
your picture of Zocalo. Oh, man.
Lots of outdoor space. It was really good. Actually, our food came out cold, oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah, we sent it back. And they gave us 2 extra drinks, which was nice. So Amber got like a free blackberry margarita, and I got like a free Paloma. So we started the day off with 2 blackberry margaritas and 2 Palomas. And Zocalo does not fuck around with tequila on these things.
No.
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 They come prepared. They come correct. So we
You
started
get
with
what
that.
you're paying for.
And then we ended up at Moxa, which has all the outdoor space and has their indoor space open again. So there's plenty of seating.
Oh,
again.
nice.
We had no wait for once, which was really nice.
That's really good. I mean, if you're at Moxa, at Zocalo, you don't have to wait. Oh.
Moxa, no wait, yeah. Zocalo was reservation only. So. But they have plenty of open seats. I expect you could have walked up, but they're reservation only. But, so Moxa was nice, then we went to Out of Bounds, and Out of Bounds is always just super friendly. They're just really, really nice.
Yeah.
Over there at Out of Bounds.
You're hard pressed to find a bad place.
Yeah,
You really are.
we did pick up a kettle sour from Out of Bounds. You know what I did for the first time in a long time? So we were going to this friend's house to play some poker, so we brought a growler.
Wow.
I know, and Out of Bounds we filled a growler at Out of Bounds, and I drank that during the poker game.
Yeah. That's
It was
what I do.
perfect. I just haven't done a growler in so
That's true. But that is what I do when I go to something like that, like fantasy football draft. A growler is perfect.
Growlers are perfect.
4 pints.
I'm gonna bust it out first. Whatever, it's fine.
That's true.
Literally the first hand. Whatever.
I mean, you had 3-5, right?
I did. I had a set. Yeah.
You
I had a set. He flopped us straight with 4-6. So yeah.
Again, I don't think you played the hand wrong.
Yeah, and if I'm at a casino and that hand comes up, like, yeah, I'm gonna lose that some of the time, and a bunch of the time, some dumbass is gonna have like 7-3 and flop 2 pair, and it's gonna pay me off. Like, I get paid off, or they're gonna have 10s or jacks, they're gonna pay me off.
Right.
I want to say like 7 out of 10 there. Like I'm probably ahead.
You flop a set. Yeah, I would agree with you. 70% or so.
I'm probably ahead most of the time.
A set of 5s
With 5 unknown.
It was 4, 5, 7.
The flop was 3, 5, 7.
So first of all, so you had middle.
I had middle pair. I had middle set.
You're thinking to yourself like, okay, unless he's sitting 7s, I'm in really good
Unless
shape.
he has 7s or 4-6.
Or 4-6.
Hands I was winning.
And you're thinking to yourself, no one goes all in on a.
Well,
no one
I
bets
don't
big.
want any calls. So I mean,
Oh, that's true. You both lived in,
fine.
right?
It's not that I didn't think he could have it. I knew he could have because, like, so we're playing with new people. I play with Paul and everything. So I know they can. The thing is, I know that I'm basically never gonna fold there. Like, because he could very likely just be overplaying the shit out of some
Right.
9s or some 10s
Yes.
too. Right? So I just didn't.
Well, Jesus Christ. And with the board flopping what it is, even if he's got aces or kings.
If he's got ace or kings, I'm killing him, right? I'm
Right.
just killing him.
You're
He's
just
slow
saying.
play ace or kings, right?
Right.
If he has a set of 7s, I'm super screwed, right? Like way screwed. But if he has
But the
4-6,
statistics on that are
Right.
literally 5%.
even if he has 4-6,
Right.
I'm still like 30% to win there.
win the
because I have
hand.
2 cards to pair the board.
Right.
So I'm still
All you gotta do is
okay.
pair the board.
And if I double up on hand 1 at that tournament, I'm running those people over.
That is true. That is very
I'm
true.
just running my team over. Like there will be literally no hand for the next 2 hours that you get into for free.
Right.
It was
It's like,
like,
no. Nobody's lipping.
no,
You're paying for this.
People would be so mad. I'd have made everyone mad, and it would have been hilarious.
That's
So
how you play the poker.
That's poker for you.
That is
So-
poker fun. But that's,
All right, back to the stat. Back to the stat. Back to that was a ramble. That was a ramble. Back to the stat. It's good.
It's a good
I went
stout.
adjunct. I kind of want vanilla. I was more
Again, I would do cherry in this too. The cherry chocolate stout.
really needs some
if you've
cherry
ever
on it.
had
You
it,
need some cherry
a
on it.
cherry chocolate stout is good stuff.
Needs cherry on it.
We're gonna make an 8, right?
So yeah, so beer head is
Cherry
good.
vanilla chocolate stout.
That too.
This is probably my go-to spot in Brentwood
Cherry
now, to
cream
be honest
stuff.
with you. I think that the
On
beer
nitro.
versus Imperial, I think the beer is probably right on par. Imperial probably has a few better options, honestly, and they have a really decent kettle sour series going on over Imperial.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's a little harder to get a seat there, and I don't
Yes.
think the spot is nearly as inviting as this space is.
Yes, I agree with all of those things. Imperial has a good food menu and a good beer menu. The locations,
It's in downtown Brentwood, which is fine.
Right.
It just gets a little busy.
but if you once you get inside, literally there's
It's like
almost
5
no seating.
tables and
Right.
7
Well,
bar seats or
and
something.
because of COVID, that's part of it. But then you're sitting on the sidewalk outside.
Right,
Right,
retail only
so-
has like 6 or 7
As
tables.
opposed
too.
to, here we are, there's 5 tables upstairs, there's 5 tables downstairs, and there's about 10 tables outside.
Yeah, there's a
And-
great outdoor space here. We've got another group up here that are hanging
Yeah,
out.
hanging out, but, so I would agree with you,
I think
it's,
it's fine.
on balance, it's close.
Plus, it happens to be right next to our running path that we prefer to run on.
That is
We're
true.
in Brentwood, so that's
That is
nice
true.
too. So
It does,
we
yeah.
run here.
Yeah.
That's much so.
Well,
All right, we'll close this one up. I think.
yep,
All right,
thank you
cheers.
for joining us.
Thank you.
See you next time. Cheers.